Hi, East Dallas Greater Good community. Thank you so much for what you do for our neighborhood and our area. And thank you for inviting myself and the other candidates to answer a few of your questions. I'm so excited to be here. I'm Elizabeth Viney. I'm running for Dallas City Council for our district, beautiful District 14. Now, your first question asks which neighborhood I live in and where do I like to spend my time. Right now, I live in nearly a 100-year-old Tudor home in Old East Dallas in the Edgemont Park Conservation District. I'm on Prospect Avenue. And I have actually lived in the district for 14 years. I started off in the Village Apartments when I was in law school. Then my husband and I bought our first home in Greenland Hills in the M Streets. And as I said, we now live in Edgemont Park Conservation District. We love to spend our time walking through the neighborhoods as my kids scooter on their little scooters. We love walking down Prospect, down Orem, down Swiss Avenue, and we love walking through the park in the middle of the boulevard of Swiss Avenue. It's just beautiful, and we love admiring the architecture and the beauty of these conservation districts. You can find us most Friday nights around 5:30 or 6, eating rice and beans and beef tacos at Mi Cocina and Lakewood Theater Shopping Center. And on special occasions, we have family bowling night at Bolski's. So that's what we like to do, and we hope to see you around. Now, to answer your second question, what do I hope to accomplish in my first term? Well, my number one priority is public safety. So what I hope to accomplish is making our parks safer for you and your family and friends to enjoy. I hope that after my first term, you will see the crime rate in Dallas on a downward trend rather than an upward trend, so that you can feel safer in your homes and in our common green spaces in East Dallas and throughout the city. Now on to your third question, do we need to change the way the city engages the community about the process for zoning changes? Now, I'm advocating for what I like to call smart development, meaning that from early on in the zoning process, I want to engage the developers, community members, and the city together so that what is presented to the city is the best possible proposition for both the community and the developer. I think that's smart, and I think that's a way that you and your neighbors will have a voice in what's happening in your backyard from the outset of any project or zoning change. Now, to answer your fourth question, what are the 3 steps I would take to put our city on firmer financial footing? First, I would advocate for zero-based budgeting and our annual budgeting process. Second, during that budgeting process, I would look to trim the fat within our budget so the city can save finances. And thirdly, I would look for efficiencies down at City Hall. For example, the permitting office, where it is estimated our city has lost millions of dollars in tax base because of untimely permitting. I would seek to change that, and doing those 3 things get us on our way to a better financial footing as a city. Now, to answer your 5th question, if I were given $1 million grant to improve our city, what would I do with it? Well, the laundry list for that is quite long, but one thing I hear a lot when I'm block walking is the blight of street racing on the quiet enjoyment in our peaceful neighborhoods in Old East Dallas. So if I were given a $1 million grant, I think one creative thing I would do with it is invest in new technologies in order to combat street racing that are disrupting the peacefulness of our quiet neighborhoods.